Well, well. Happy Halloween, gang. Damn, the chat jumping. What did I miss? Jared in here? Bronze? Perrier? JTR? J Ham? Uh-oh. How did I know Crawford would be in here? Take your victory lap, Crawford. Lamar, Kyle, Derek, Jackie, Scuba in here, Pieter in here. What y'all got going on, man? What's what y'all got shaking, man? Yeah, no, I was listening to some Rance Allen. That's why I'm late. Um but what I miss? I'm still scrolling in the chat, man. Like what did I it don't never be like this as soon as I get in. Y'all talking about wings? Plucker. Where's Pluckers? Cause I heard of Pluckers, but I know it ain't no I don't think it's no Pluckers by me. Welcome, Jordan. Jordan's the first time, long time. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for being here. Welcome. What y'all got going on, man? Me? Nothing. Got some muscle relaxers for my back, so I'm waiting. Like once these kick in, and y'all just see me like slide off the chair. Um, just let yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just cover me up with a blanket to cut my lights out. You know what I'm saying? And just leave. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. What y'all got going on, man? Pluckers is a Texas thing. Crawford see it. Crawford see it. Man, look, I went to the doctor Wednesday. And you know it's this shit sound like a bit, man. Like I felt like Saturday Night Live monologue, man. Here's the thing about going to the doctor. You ever busy? You ever anybody ever go to the doctor? So I go to the doctor about my back, which had gotten worse and not better. And so the doctor come in to see me, and you ever had where the doctor I gotta start writing these down. Step like 465. Yeah, it is what it is. It was a tough race, Jackie. Yeah, so yeah, this step 862. How you know you're old when the doctor comes in, immediately followed by like the doctor in residency, like the young doctor. They only do that for old people. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They never did that when you was, if you was 22 at the doctor, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna learn in here? It's a perfect specimen. But the old man, she was like, this is, if we make the call to, yeah, if we put the call in, we just take him out back, and you know what I'm saying, Mac 11. But they said it was a hip strain. I mean, they're the experts. It is still very much hurting me. I was told if it still hurts in a week, go back again, and they would start physical therapy. And again, I'm not the doctor, but to me, this never. I don't feel like we're getting to the root of the issue. You know what I'm saying? If the strain is not getting better, maybe it wasn't I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, when they bring in the they're bringing it's basically them just learning how to shake their head yes while they're telling you horrible news. They just follow the doctor's lead. It's just a whole lot of this. Whole bunch of that. So yeah, that's how you. And I'm just telling y'all. So when you like, if you ever think about when you old, I gotta start writing these down for real. Because when they come start doing the residence, yeah, no, he's old. No, he's definitely old. Man, it's lower back pain, it's hip pain, and that's why I think they're connected. Don't know the cause. I don't even care the cause, right? Like whatever caused it, I want it to go away. I think it's going to require surgery. They say physical therapy. We'll see. Check out man. You know the thing about a chiropractor, Jack? I just know it's a thing that you go and you have to keep going. I'm trying, like the whole point of this, I'm trying to get to the root of the issue. If it is physical therapy, okay. If it's surgery, if it's like, man, you need a back train. Doctor said I need a backiotomy. Whatever it is, physical therapy. I've had physical, like I have a shit back, and that's how I know it's like this ain't like the past. Hey, McKay. Check what out? I don't know what I missed. Yeah. Now, core strength, sitting and standing from the couch really only core exercise, so I get it. And that's the way. It's like, I can't even do that, man. I'm to the point. It's like, oh yeah, listen, I'll carry these groceries in tomorrow. Like if this don't need to go in the refrigerator, I'm not carrying it up because I might not make it back down the steps. But mileage may vary. A lot of miles. I'm watching Ohio State just run roughshod over Penn State. What y'all watching, man? What are we watching tonight? I don't want to watch this. I really don't want to watch this. Maybe. What you mean? It may be all downhill. Yeah. No, yeah. You know, you peak at 29. Everyone knows that. Yeah, this game. I know Alabama was up big on Mississippi State. Arkansas A&M. Yeah, man. Listen, was Madden 20 good? Did I have? No, I had Madden 20. Listen, they feel like this look the same game, man. I do. I think franchise is a little better, I guess. But I give myself a 5. I wouldn't give myself a 10-day contract. I wouldn't give myself a 10-day contract. I think. And is it a UFC fight tonight? Excuse me. Hall versus Silva. Is that a thing? Are we watching Hall versus Silva? Yes, no, Greg Hardy. I don't want to watch Greg Hardy fight. I don't want to watch Greg Hardy do anything. I thought is this Anderson Silva? Like he's old, no? Like Anderson Silva, he's like old. All right, Jordan. So is this like he's in? We should be worried he might die in the ring old, or I think that's Bones Jones. It is Bones Jones. Santos Morales. I don't know who that is, so maybe I'm not Mr. UFC. Battle rap? Oh no. Listen, I used to watch it some. That's what just John Jones got hurt and just had his NFL playing brothers just carry him off. What a flex. I was like, that looked like Chandler. Duh. No, listen, after Cannabis brought out that notepad, man, I can't even watch battle rap no more. I can't. I'll take it back. I've watched some of Ron's shit. Because Ron is cold battle rapping, but no. Yeah, I was like, that guy looks like Chandler. That's Chandler Jones. Gluck, man, this guy got some gray in his beard. And again, not judging, but I ain't out here fighting in my underwear. Like like give it to me. Is the battle rap like is the scene like hot for real? Because I've heard there's one, man, oh man. Ron is in a battle with a fat guy, and I only say that because Roan's entire diss is about how he's fat, and it's one of those like it's uncomfortable how much he getting at him. Yeah, it is Roan versus Big T. Oh man, I wonder would they shut me down if I played a YouTube video on YouTube? Is that like some Inception? I don't know. Y'all know YouTube be a hoe. Andrew said nah, so YouTube. I mean, listen, they are hoes. They be getting yeah, after Cannabis brought that notepad out, man. I said I like seeing like Superman just get knocked out cold. Like seeing Batman just seeing Batman's white privilege not work. Monetize your video. Listen, I ain't getting no money from YouTube anyway. Like they can take YouTube can take the money. That'll teach me. Yeah, I haven't even. I heard it's hard as hell to make money from YouTube. I haven't even really looked into it. So, because they hoes. Santos versus Teixeira. That's not Mark Teixeira. Why people get hammers tattooed on their chest? I got too many questions for UFC. Hitman Holland Bill Collector. I'm. If y'all say the scene hot, like it's same with wrestling, man. Like it's something I used to really, really be into, and people are like, "Nah, like it's getting good again. Like check it out." Like I never stopped liking battle rap or wrestling. I just kind of grew out of it. But if it's hot again, I said, "Raw boy." Hell in a Cell, yeah. Versus Ty Hilton, former Tennessee quarterback versus Georgia Tech. Wait. So when I don't want to watch it. Undercard stuff. Missouri and Florida. We ought to one of these days we ought to live watch something like a movie or something. Or a show, maybe something that's like an hour, and we all live watch it. Cause it ain't nothing on the tube, man. Navy and SMU. Boxing. It's a guy named Nadia Inoue. Boxing on. Listen, I know they got movie nights. What's the Twitch game, the one people be playing. The one AOC be playing. Among Us, yeah. Draft day. No, listen. Chadwick in draft day. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't know why it's making me laugh, but the referee having on a mask is really funny. These guys just beating the hell out of each other, and the refs just out there and just like a disposable mask. That this is just there. This is the new. We're gonna start seeing like only commercials. Like some commercials mention the pandemic. We're gonna start seeing only commercials. To your friend. Man, you know what, Grump? I'm glad you said that. I just started reading. Anybody in here read Gucci Mane's book? I'm reading Gucci Mane's book right now. I ain't even finished Tyson's yet. Tyson's just a lot. That boy Gucci Mane, he was snaking his friends open, man. It's a cold game, bro. And and with no consequences. It was no consequences. It's a solid. I'm at the chapter right now where he and Jeezy currently have beef. He's currently on trial for when Jeezy allegedly set him up and he killed the guy in the girl's home. The book is called I think it's the autobiography of Gucci Mane. So far so good. They got a T. what about it, Derek? Just like Rona has a wife and kids. They boxing. This don't work because it's a Mexican guy versus a guy from the United States, but it's Rodriguez versus Lopez. Like this isn't, you know what I'm saying? Boxing really bring the race wars out. I want to watch the Rona show now. Brandon Marshall said 45 dropped the bet. No, I don't even know what that's pertaining to. Not sure I want to. Virus Hunter. They look for the next pan. That doesn't sound entertaining at all. Yeah, that's really it. That's what I miss about boxing, man. But y'all boxing parties, y'all remember them? A nice boxing party where you can go to. Like it's fun to be at one where everybody's rooting for the same person. But the best boxing parties are the ones where you got McGregor, Mayweather, Ricky Hatton, Mayweather, White Man, Mayweather. Those are really the best boxing parties, from what I've noticed. What's up, Andrew? CA virus, the 19th. He's the youngest and the long breed of the viruses. Man, De La Hoya, Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really. I don't even think. Where did I watch? I'm trying. The big Floyd fights. I remember where I watched. Pacquiao. I don't remember where I watched that fight at. I might have watched that on the stream. I was like, y'all want to fight 8 years too late? Well, I don't have to care anymore. Interesting. I can't. Hey, listen, BJ. When you go somewhere to watch a fight, I think you're just kind of accepting that a fight might break out. Yeah, good call. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Like it's just one of those. Ain't no in boxing. Ain't no. Hey man, hey, who you rooting for? I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for points. Nah. Everybody, hey, who you rooting for? Black Trunks. Why? I like his trunks. Oh, boxing love race war. Appreciate you. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, that's the one Puma gave us from Charlotte. It's a very snug hoodie. I think the muscle relaxer kicking in, so I'm feeling all right. This is Trevor Collins feeling pretty good. Sponsor now. Listen, if it was sponsored, I'd tell you. Is it time to? MVMT Watches says it's time to set your clock back now. I would love to hit y'all with some sponsored ads, some sponsored fireside chat brought to you by Geico. Hurricane in here. What's it? 2-2 Hurricane in here. Yeah. What do you? Why are you rooting for? You don't like Deontay Wilder? I don't much. I just don't like his style. I don't like his style. He's a puncher. He's not a real boxer. You like Tyson Fury though? Yeah. No, I like him a lot. I think he's really. God's gift. Yeah, I'm on cloud 12, guys. Brought to you by Yankee Candace. This is the second time this guy been counting. The ref pretty much just told. Anybody else watching the boxing? Lopez versus Rodriguez? Because Lopez is about to go down. Which at the ESPN Plus. I thought that was on UFC, but I think they're both on UFC or ESPN Plus. It's top ranked boxing. Yeah, like if it's average boxing and average UFC, I'll just always go boxing. I want to try to get into UFC, man. Did I see the Knicks jerseys? No. Anybody got a link to that? I saw the Nets jerseys. What's up, Joe? I saw the Nets were like they like some cartoon scribble artwork. I didn't hate them, but I was like yeah. Ooh, deep dive on bot man. George, I think if I do a deep dive on boxers, man, I have to keep it to like only career. Like I feel like boxers got a lot of demons. You know what I mean? Oh, uh oh. What's up, Michael? Hello, Thomas. We have both of the competitors from earlier's championship. It was Crawford versus Thomas in a 5-round battle, 5-round DJ battle that was tied. It was 2-2 going into the last vote. Ooh, I got to delete that. Good call. I got I got to delete that video, man. We played every song in the book on that Twitch today. It was tie game after 5 went into overtime. Overtime. Oh no, Scuba. No. No, man. And Crawford went first. We tied last vote. Okay, so who won? You a retrain. Oh, Joe finna flip the Joe finna scammer. Met your match. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I thought it was 5 and it was 6. And Crawford's last song was All Gold Everything remix with Jeezy, it was 2 Chainz and T.I. Great song. And Thomas walked to the plate in the bottom of the 9th inning. And he had men on base. He was only down 1, and he got a hold of a ball, a long fly ball, one that looked like it was carrying. And he played Nuck If You Buck. Nuck If You Buck is a banger, but I don't know what happened. And it played the edited version. He played the edited version. So it was a tough, because again, Nuck If You Buck is clearly the better song, even though the producer is a big mega guy. It's wild. Better song for sure. No one's debating that. But that's not the song we heard. I heard Blank If You Blank. Yeah, we and ready to go and like something. And it was tough. It was hard. But it was a well fought battle. It was a well fought battle. Even Crawford can admit he had it in the bag. You know what I mean? I don't think it. Yeah, no. Damn, it's too much. Osama bin Laden. That his boxing get up is just trash. Should have won North Versace. I don't know about that player. It was the Versace remix. The edit, that was tough, man. That was tough. Especially when Crawford just played a song that featured Don't Believe Me, Just Watch Nigga, 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 and it didn't bleep any of it out. You know what I mean? So it was somebody went down. It was striking contrast. Yeah, damn, ass, hell, all allowed in my queue. Nothing else. That's mild, generic profanity. I thought Omar. I thought the back of this guy's trunk said Obama. I said, I don't know about that. Don't believe me, just watch, fella. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, it was the bot. From what I hear, from what sources are saying, Chris Haynes is reporting that it was the bot. Yo, it's the referee. It's the it's the referee from the meme. You ever? I feel like DiCaprio, another meme. Y'all know the referee? It's a bald black guy behind a fight. He's like, he watching the fight. That guy was just ref. He just did it again. Like I think that guy really loves his job. I like to see that. I smoke him in a rematch. Yeah, y'all see it? It's the same guy. He was doing the. He was like, and that time he jumped in. He's a guy. I want the guy refing a fight. I want that guy refing my fight. He calls it. He just like he's just having. He just. What's his name, man? I know Tony Weeks' name. What that? This guy likes some boxing, man. Yeah, he said, man, mix it up. They wasn't even boxing. He said, man, punch him. Stop it. Do something. I like this guy. This on Top Rank Boxing ESPN Plus. I love watching people that love their job do their job. And that guy, I think that guy love. Oh, the winner put on a Wisconsin jersey. Or was that for the next fight? He might lose. Yeah, he ain't even like. You can't even say he on the tape. He's like, I don't care who wins. He legitimately. He's the one guy that watches. You root for who you root for, my man. Mayweather at Hatton. He's like, man, I just want a good clean. I want a good clean fight. He just recite the rules. I'm just looking for a good clean fight. The zone is from here to here. Your touch gloves at the beginning. Your touch glove. Yeah, that's just what he's looking for in a fight. I like that guy. Teach some factoring next week. Okay, put you up on the big screen. Yeah, they make him wear a bow tie like he what's buddy's name? Ken Rosenthal. Bow ties are very classic. What now? Listen, wouldn't it be much funnier if he had a long tie on? If he had just a regular long tie, I think that'd be much funnier. The bow tie kind of it moves with you. You know what I mean? The tie, yeah, it's going everywhere. Yeah, he dressed like a. He dressed. I know he a Kappa. Who about to fight now? Fashion, yeah, either a clownishly long tie or a really short tie. Like you remember how short Merrill Hodge ties used to be? Yeah. This used to be Merrill Hodge tie. I think the Steelers have got to run the ball this weekend, and Merrill's tie would be about that big. Hey, JTR is the smallest tie I ever seen. I gotta, I gotta find a picture of Merrill Hodge's little bitty tie. Merrill, it's got to be a website, Merrill Hodge tie. This got to be fake, man. Nah, this is the worst tie I ever seen, man. Come on. Hold up. Look. Oh, you can't post a Google link in here. Google, oh, bro, this is it's just a preposterous time. Here we go. That's a chaotic time, man. Y'all look at that little bitty tie while I delete this. I forgot to delete this video. Hold on. Here we go. Edit. Stop saying stuff. Ain't that tie just absurd? Ain't it just absurd? Delete. Bam. Okay. There we go. Isn't that tie just chaotic, man? Isn't that just the worst tie you've ever seen? Y'all want another one? Like this wasn't no like, hey, I got caught down bad. Hold on. Look. Bam. There's another one. It's this man cannot tie a tie, bro. It's chaos. It's some of the worst ties I ever seen. This is the last one, but y'all just got to see how absurd these ties are, man. That's the last one. That's no more. No more of these little bitty ties, man. Man, Meryl tie. Meryl tie. The Steelers have got to air it out. This is the word, man. I can't get over how small that tie is. We might need a emoji for that in the core. Yeah. Listen, if you just search Merrill Hodges tie, like again, I just gave you 3. Look, hey, you know what I'm saying? Take 30 minutes one day. Take 30 minutes one day and just Google all the little bitty ties that Merrill Hodge wore. Hashtag Merrill Hodge little bitty tie. CT got that boy, man. His remaining brain cells in there bouncing around like lottery balls. There's like 4 of them. Yeah, how you take that man? Listen, good question, Alex. I don't know. How do you take a man serious with a tie like that? Yeah, he thought he was getting the fit out because here's the thing. I think it starts with one, he can't tie a tie. I can't either, but I don't try. 2, somebody probably told him, he was like, nah, it's supposed to look like, nah, I'm setting a trend, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Bro, to not look like a damn I don't even know, man. I'm just really pissed off about it. It's just a bad tie. The handkerchief, man. Yeah, it's just oh man. Like he was sitting in a chair every day and they put makeup on his face and like that's chaos. It used to be him, Sean Salisbury. Sean Salisbury was wild. Missouri, Florida. Yeah, not just like a loaf of bread and tie just hanging down. Just okay. Listen, Florida might have did something with these uniforms. I don't hate these. Way too many fans in that stand, though. Way too many fans in the stand. It's why, yeah. It's like this is just one of those. Like Kentucky played the 5th team in the nation today, Georgia. Lost. It was 14-3. We lost because our offense was like wretched. But even watching, I was just like, this is the 5th best team. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the 5th best team in the league. We lost like 2 scores against the 5th best team in the league with our backup This is our backup quarterback, his first career start. And so I'm like, damn, Florida's the 10th best team in the league, like in the country. Yeah, it was 14-3, bro. Yeah, it was horrible football, horrible game. But you take like there are 9 teams better than Florida, and that's it. That's wild to me, man. Who's winning the high? I have no idea because Trevor Lawrence just went out. I hope to God Trevor Lawrence just does not come back. He just opts out. It's like, I'm good. I wish they would have lost today, so they'd be hopefully at a championship race, so he'd have no reason. but they won. So he'll probably be back. Yeah, I know he's out next week too. They'll probably win by 30 next week, and he'll come right back. But who they? I know he's out next week, but who do they play? They got number 4. Who's number again? After watching Georgia be number 5, man, saying they playing number 4, that don't hold the same. Because we played our first game was against Auburn, and we played at Auburn, and they were 16, 17, and it was like we played it close. I was like, okay, like that was a good test. First game of the season, you never know how good anybody is. Now again, we played number 5 today, and I'm like, this team is just not very. Like this is the Georgia going into this game. Georgia had the number 1 defense in the league. I think we had 4 drop passes. Again, they beat us. They're better, but I was like, this is the 5th best. Like the college playoff gonna stink, man. Notre Dame. I think they'll probably beat. I think they beat Notre Dame anyway. I think they'll beat Notre Dame without them. I will never trust Notre Dame. Yeah, Bama, Clemson, Ohio. Yeah, like who's the 4th? Like legitimately, who's gonna be the 4th team? If it's Notre Dame now, I feel like UGA will probably get in again. What's Oklahoma doing this year? They might have to draw straws for the college playoff. Miami, it better not be Miami, dude. Crawford, I know that's hometown ties, but I've watched more Miami this year than I care to admit. I could not believe that nobody cared that Miami played Florida State, bro. Bro, listen, Kentucky go 4-6 and was like, listen, you guys want to go to the Sugar Bowl? There are no qualifications for a bowl game. It used to be 6 wins, winning record. Now there are there's nothing this year. And you know those bowl, like they're still going to happen because those companies still want to make that money. So it's going to be bowl games between 4-6 teams. It's like this is the 4-6 team from the SEC versus a 5-5 team from the Big Ten. Do you like it? Do you like the Cheez-It Bowl, the Chick-fil-A macaroni and cheese bowl? Has anybody had the Chick-fil-A macaroni and cheese? It doesn't. I'm not a huge macaroni and cheese guy, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Down your head, bros. What happened, Dad? It just doesn't. Again, I'm not the biggest. It just looked bland, man. It just looked. I was like, that just looked like you pulled it out the box and just put it in that cup. No crumb. I bet they ain't even burned the top, man. I bet they ain't even bake it and burn the top, man. Get it away from me. Keep it from my family. They ain't put no bacon in there or nothing. All the Chick-fil-A. Oh, we trying to get into it? Well, hold on, Mikey Captain. Mikey got some cap. Mac and cheese. I think bad is a stretch, Mikey. I'm not a big cheese fan. I can do it in mac. It just got to be done right. That macaroni and cheese is not done right. I feel like Digger Phelps, man. Good to point and stuff with a pen. Is Chick-fil-A mid? Like, let's talk about it. I don't think it's mid, but I will say I didn't realize it was as beloved as it was, and it's good. I haven't ate Chick-fil-A, and I don't like. Once I really found out, I was like, oh, they really don't mess with the gays, like hard body. And I know they came back and made some donations. And I was like, I feel like I don't know. And yeah, I'll say that the food, it ain't good enough for me. Like I don't really miss it. You know what I'm saying? I would like every once in a while I'd be like, oh, them nuggets would hit, but I'd cope. I'd be all right. But I'll tell you this. Bring up my pen for this. Once Popeyes, say what you will, once Popeyes came out with the chicken sandwich, I had no need to go back to Chick-fil-A. Who's chicken sandwich better? Yeah, Corey said, whose chicken sandwich better? Let's be honest now. Yeah, hey, let's only chicken sandwich. So who we got? We got Popeyes, no doubt. Chick-fil-A, much better. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The sauce, I'll allow it. I was gonna say as the sandwich comes, but a lot of people, if you want to put the sauce, whatever. Popeyes, yeah. Popeyes, easy money, washing it. Popeye's rude as hell. Sometimes I want to get it nice late. Now, listen, then you need to go to Chick-fil-A. If you want mid food with great customer service, go there. If you want great food with horrible customer service, I'll be a Popeyes. They're like, yeah, my pleasure. Here's your $7 milkshake. Yeah, the Popeyes. Listen, once they came out with that sandwich, it was a wrap. Personally, because for me, it's just no reason to. I like the Chick-fil-A nuggets, but the thing, when Chick-fil-A nuggets bust the best, like when you work functions, somebody just got a platter. Somebody just walking with a couple platter, 8 million nuggets. I don't want good service. I want good food. The Korea. Oh, good call, Jordan. Good call. Hey, y'all been on my head for weeks about some Korean fried chicken, and it was a restaurant about to open up, not far from me. Let us see. This is the one. Let's see if they are open. Okay. Nah. Our grand opening has been delayed due to COVID-19. Current proposed opening is late October 2020. So I think we getting close, Jordan. I think we getting close. Yeah, we getting close. I'm gonna have that. It's almost November. Yeah, I'm if they open up, I'm gonna have me some of that chicken by Thanksgiving. That's my word. I was gonna say, listen, it's the latest in October. Like, I'm trying to see if they. Oh, wait a minute. We have a social media feed. Are they open? Oh, recently open, guys. Recently open. The holy grail of Korean fried chicken. I'm gonna read the menu here. Some real fat boy shit. So if you like, I really hate it if you in like good shape. I won't go. Of course not. But they do deliver. I'm not going. If they do pickup, yeah. But yeah, go sit down. Won't do it. Sides. Okay, what we thinking for side? Let's pick them the perfect meal. They got fries, fresh Idaho potato. Option: add honey butter. Waffle. If a waffle is a side, I might go tonight. Waffle. Listen, can I get the waffle as a side with the? Hey, man, where is my telephone? Boy. Okay, now hold on now. Korean fried chicken. I feel like what's my black youngster when Narwhal. Like I just can't believe it, man. Even Susie can't believe it. Korean slaw. The standard, they're like a salad. They got mac and cheese, kimchi. I don't know what kimchi is, but bacon, smoked Gouda cheese sauce. Listen, if you have waffle as a side, you had me there. Guys, the mains. Quarter bird. If you refer to your bird as bird, like and not you don't say quarter chicken, quarter whatever, quarter roast, whatever. Quarter bird, I'm listening. Half bird, whole bird, hey. 10 wings, bird on a bun, a fried chicken thigh. They got beer too. Sauces, honey butter, soy garlic, and Korean sweet heat. Mukja. It stands for let's eat. Nah, listen. Soon. It's not look. I don't think you can place order online. Yeah, like, hey man, I'll be honest. Of what I was reading, I didn't read nothing bad. Do y'all do that? Like, look, since we're being honest, y'all do that? Is that just only like fat guy stuff? Anytime if I hear of like any restaurant in the world, I always look it up on my phone and be like, this is what I would get. This is what I do a quick pick 'em. I was gonna say, who said we? But listen, I'm being honest. It'd be some shit like, wow, I will never ever be in Timbuktu, but if I was, the number 4 looks all right. Now swap out the fries because if I can get some, like, I'll do it for whatever. Okay, good. Just trying to make sure I listen. They cook all this stuff to order too. Fries, and I don't know how I feel about fries and honey butter though. Just being completely honest. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about, like, I'm in on honey butter, but fries and honey, like, how we feel about that? How we feel about that? I've cried reading the menu before. Okay. All right, yeah, Corey the only one who never done that, so this yeah, if you're in Atlanta, Mukja, Mukja, Korean fried chicken. It is a savory Korean waffle with garlic, jalapeno, scallion, and honey butter. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't really want no jalapeno with my waffle. But when I'm in Rome, man, I might order this tomorrow. We'll see. Good look. Thank you for bringing that up because I had forgot about it, and it is something that I want to try. Because y'all hit that stage yet? I've hit it and then I'm back and then I hit it again. I'm tired of eating everything. I feel like I've eaten like everything I can eat. I'm tired of cooking for myself. I'm tired of the restaurants I go to. I'm tired of fast. Like, I'm tired of just all of it. I'm not tired of Korean fried chicken though. I'd rather fries and garlic butter. I don't hate that. Yeah, I think I want to see, like, it's one of those, like, when you first go to a restaurant, do you like, I try to order it the way they have it, right? Like, if it's something I know I obviously don't like, if it come with cheese on, I'm not getting cheese on it. But I try to do it the way that, like, if they say jalapeno and honey butter and all that, it's like, okay, I'll try it the first time their way. But then anytime after that, I go custom, or y'all just go with how y'all do it. Y'all just walk in and go custom. Domino, nah, is that a LA joint? That must be, is that like a pizza truck out there? Y'all got the LA dude got some good pizza, man. I went to a hut out there, some sort of pizza hut. Yeah, Dan Bra is sick of it. Hey, Anthony. Florida scored. First time. Yeah. Okay, so Derek going against the grain here. Okay. Yeah, now for the first, yeah, if it's something I know, like, I don't like coconut. I don't care what it's on. I don't care how it's prepared. I don't care if it's in a drink, if it's a flavor, if it's coconut stuff. What, I don't like it. So if it come with I was like, I'm not getting it with coconut. But a waffle with garlic, garlic, jalapeno, and garlic, jalapeno, scallion, and honey butter. I just don't like no syrup. Do it come with a little bit of syrup or something? You know what I mean? I'm a sucker for honey butter though. No, it's true. I'm paying for it, so I get it my way. Chicken finger. Listen, I'm not ashamed to. Niggas ain't gonna shame. Yeah, it stinks, dude. Coconut's not good. Bring your own syrup. I figured it seemed like a real classy joint. No tomato. Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, whatever. If it come with tomato, keep the tomato. I was gonna say, chicken fingers and boneless chicken. It catch too much slander for this, man. It don't sit right with my spirit the way y'all talk about it. It really don't sit right with my spirit. But yeah, like first time, I would order. Okay, give it to me straight, and the next time I know, because right now I'm thinking, I don't know if I want no scallion or no jalapeno in my waffle. Do I want garlic in my waffle? My waffle, but when in Rome, you get. I want the. I think I got my eye on that sweet heat. I think I want. Okay, yeah. Shit, since we on first. Okay, y'all got any like first time you go to a restaurant? You like routines? Since we can't go, we like first time. If I'm going to like like I hear about, then I'll try just about anything they recommend. So because you're not a restaurant. Why? Why? Who told you you can't? This feels like the man telling you what kind of chicken you can eat. Goddamn Carl's Jr. is a suspect. I'll ask, yeah, like the stuff that they like, not, and I don't mean like as soon as they, hey, yeah, well, thank you. Would you like to try the special blah 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 of the day? It comes with like not the stuff they required to say, but like when you saying something, when you like, I always I'm deciding between two things. I'd be like, what's better? Should I get the steak or the crab cake? That's when you watch their reaction. Be like, how's the steak? And they'd be like, it's from a cow. It's served cooked. A side of your choice. Like you can tell when they don't really, you know what I'm saying? They don't really like it. But if you say, how's the crab cake? They're like, get the crab cake. You always listen to the house. Always listen to the house, man. First time you always listen to the house. Gotta try a specialty cocktail. I thought you got to try you a specialty appetizer. I mean, dessert. Like if you making it a night, $200 date, like she bringing out the Luciano, then yeah, appetizer, dessert, all of that. I like your attitude, Shane. You ever get a server who doesn't eat? Listen, if you get a server who doesn't eat there, you don't need to eat there. If they say I don't eat the food at all, I don't need to eat the food at all. Of course Dre, no, of course, what you mean? Of course she's paying. I'll get something new, a staple I know will be good. And it's a go order. I like that. See? Something for the road. I like that a lot. Like a whole different order. Be like, okay, listen, if this was good, I got something better on the way. And if it's not, well, the first one was still really good. Okay. Florida about to run away with this. Okay, yeah, listen, y'all, date talk, $200 date talk. Y'all trying to, fellas, if y'all go to a cemetery and she hit you over the head with a hatchet, is that a date? Some food, yeah, now that's true. You got to get something that will. Yeah, you can't get like I don't want Korean fried wings to go eat that tomorrow. No, I want that right now. You know what I mean? Is it a fellas? Is it a date? How long we in? If somebody asked you to a date in a cemetery, would you go? It was like they just want to have some lunch, walk around in the cemetery. Would you go? Jordan says no. Jordan says absolutely not. Broads is out. Lamar is honest. Andy says no. If some Grum, you a ditch digger, my guy? Is Grum the same person? It's great. Depends on the person. Fair. No, sir. Yes, never. I'm in. Not my speed. Nope. Big in. I've been asked. Okay, so did you go, Bryce, or nah? How was it, Bryce? Yeah, Grum paint the stripes on and great drill the holes in the bowling ball. I told her I'm black. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. If I'm simping hard enough, I go on. Eesh. Susan Thomas. Yeah, that nice. Yeah. On top of the inventor of black forces, man, oh man, oh boy, I think I got a teaser. Oh, somebody hurt. Okay, you don't want to hear about the time? You don't hear about the time I went on a date with an egg Abby? Y'all want to hear that? Because I got to refill a drink. So y'all let me know if y'all want to hear that. Everybody take 5. We'll be back. Whew. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Whew, excuse me. All right. Who's Hold on, Grum. What do you do? You seen cheeks clapped at a funeral? Jack of all trades. Yeah, I you know what? As I think about it, that kind of doesn't really surprise me. Anywhere emotions run high. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ain't gonna enjoy it. Why would I be scared? All right, Susie. All right. I'll pay for it. Oh no. No, listen. This was before that? No. No. Okay. This was after that. And I'll tell you exactly how I remember it's after that. Okay. But yeah, no, yeah, no, the black one. Yes, I'm the black one from mixtape. That's me. No, so this was before I worked at Barstool, so at least 5 years ago. So my Twitter DMs are still open. So this wasn't your God no. Corey, you fool. I had much lower to fall. No, this was 2015. My DMs are still open. So it was a long time ago because my DMs have not been open in a while. So I get a DM. Yeah, listen, you should hear the pain. I get a DM from an Egg Abby. It was it was like a nondescript, like not even like Tom or Jane or nothing. It was just I don't even Egg Abby 42, like whatever. And it was like something about a tweet or something I said that was funny. I was like, yeah, I appreciate that. And they kept going on, and they said something. They said the way that I put something was cute. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then they said, yeah, I'm a girl, by the way. And I was like, yeah, cute gave it away. Oh, that's a flag. Somebody just got tapped. Cool, then a punt return. Nah. So yeah, that gave it away. Yeah, I'm much funnier and taller in person. Please believe me. Please. So she was like, you know, I like your tweets or whatever. I'm in Atlanta too. And I was like, okay, like again, this is still Egg Abby, like somebody I don't know. And the reason that I remember it was after that is because I thought it was a setup from something that happened after that. That's how I know for sure it was after that tweet. This is that day. Hey, this is exactly so. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I showed. She said bring 100,000 cash, which I did. No, she was like, I'm in Atlanta too. We should hang out or whatever. And like before I even said anything, she was like, I know this is weird. Like I'm an Egg Abby on all that, whatever. And so I told her, I said, it was literally like the shit, like before it even went viral. Y'all remember when the shit would go viral? Somebody would post somebody else's picture, and it's like, girl, I'm using your picture. You got to hold a picture with a fork. You know what I'm saying? And the girl would do it and send it back so the girl could keep catfishing. So I was like, okay, send me a picture of you holding a fork right now. It was Julio in a wig, man, and he had the tech on him, man. No, I was like, send me a picture of you and a fork right now. And she sent it. And she was cold. She was cold. So I was like, okay, a fork is basic. I said, send me a picture of some mail with your name on it and write my name, like some mail, like a electric bill, whatever you got. Yeah, now listen. Yeah, I was like, electric bill, whatever you got. I need to hold like, hey, bitch, like prove you're not held captive right now. Some mail you got, write my name on it. She sends back the picture with her name. She was like her fingers over the address, her name, and wrote my name on the ad or on the letter. So I was like, okay, listen, somebody's going through an awful lot. Yeah. Okay. One more question. I need your mother's maiden name and the make and model of your first car. No. So I was like, okay, if she's not real, I was like, if it's not real, somebody's going through an awful lot. You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, okay. She was like, now do you believe me? I was like, okay. And she was like, I know a place. She picked a place. It was a restaurant in Atlanta I had never been to. So I show up and write my name on the bill. Because listen, if this is real, I'm gonna be moving in, so my name gonna be on the mail, the bills to your house anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, I get there, and before I go in, I text a friend of mine the picture of her she sent me, and just like hey, if I don't text you back in 2 hours, something went wrong. And I sent him like a picture, just like, hey, just heads up. So the restaurant, and I remember this vividly, I parked wild far away because again, I'm still not sure that this is not a setup. I parked wild far away because it was an outdoor thing. She told me where she was like, I'm sitting XYZ. You can see me before you walk in. So I walked up, looked to make sure. It was like, okay, like, do it look like her? Am I being cat? Is this a setup one? Is this the person I was talking to? And it was. So I went back and put the tech back in the car. I swear to God, put the tech because you never know. Put the piece back in the car and parked a little bit closer to the restaurant because I was like, okay. So I get in there, we sit down. She's like cold. Yeah, listen. Yeah, they just set me up for a bus. It was just a bus. So how long have you liked Black Eagle? Black Eagle. I don't know any black. And they get him. I go in. Yeah. No, listen. Derek knows. I parked just far enough away. Yeah, she had me on the. That's why she probably had somebody watching me to watch, like make sure he put the piece back in the car. So I go inside. We meet. It's her. It's her. The person of the night. Oh boy, her. Hold that thought. So we get inside. She like got like an appetizer. We ordered drinks and all that. Before ordering the appetizer, she's like, "Hey, feel free to get whatever you want. It's on me." I said, "Yeah, okay." You know what I mean? What I'm supposed, you know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to say? Yeah, a queen. Cross that out, Corey. A queen. So it was legit like she was like, I love this place. You got to try this. Like, just order like a couple appetizers. It was one of those, like, you order I don't know, what's like the shareable plates, the shareable appetizers. You know what I'm saying? I always pay split on the first date. Hey, listen, that's a plus, Susie. I mean, you should be paying it all, but half is better than none. But, boy, Georgia State got waxed. So, we're having a good time. She's having a glass of wine. I'm drinking a beer. She's having a glass of wine. I'm drinking a beer. We're having a good time. Florida, Missouri about to fight. Who watching Florida, Missouri? Nah, it's halftime and they're like, is anybody watching this? Yeah, remember sharing? Y'all remember shared plates? But shit. Somebody is getting. Nah, this is bad, bro. Nah, y'all gotta turn on Florida, Missouri. Like, turn on Florida, Missouri, like right now. They are like scrapping. They can. I'm watching on ESPN app, so one of the ESPNs, maybe SEC. I don't know. Wow, like I don't even know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be some suspensions. No, yeah, they was like this. Normally, like a people get together in the center, like a scrum. It's like okay, excuse me, they push each other a little bit, they get broken up. Nah, this was a case where the refs and the coach was in there like break it up, and the much bigger, much stronger men were like, no, we're still gonna fight. So, God, somebody was getting pummeled, but yeah, oh no, the Rona was in there throwing hands. So that was wild. So the day was good. Appetizers, drinking wine, and at this place, it's an outdoor place, but they've got like I don't know, it was like a really good date spot because it had like table tennis, it had like outdoor table tennis, outdoor what's the shit? Air hockey, like some shit you spoke like you have a couple appetizers, a couple drinks, and after that you stand up, you play some games and all that. So we started playing table tennis. Hey, Lamar sees where this is going. This is oh god, Pieter. No. This is like 5 years ago, dude. This is Rona wasn't even existing yet. Listen, I was having a blast, man. So we start playing ping pong, right? And I'm admittedly I'm not good at ping pong, right? It's a thing like it was like a ping pong table in our like dorm hall in college. So you're around, you know what I'm saying? You play every once in a while, but I'm not good at ping pong. But I'm winning this, right? Like I'm winning this. And so she wanted to play it. And so she was talking trash. So I'm talking trash. We're talking trash back. And she's like, oh, you can talk shit. I like that. I was like, okay. Listen, talk shit. Listen, I can talk shit. So I'm laying it on thick now. Like I'm talking big talk. Yeah, Waxies was coming. I don't even it's also a good it's one of those things like, hey, we're ready to leave, but like we had one drink too many, but like a game of ping pong, you know what I'm saying? That's a nice break. So yeah. No, listen, JT, listen. You could say I took it personal. So I just remember, and again, I am not good at ping pong. Not good. And I'm wow. Yeah. Wow. This the game you wanted to play? Wow. I thought you don't want to play nothing else here. Maybe we can play some volleyball or something. Like you don't want to play wow. Like I'm talking about like it was getting out of hand. It was getting out of hand. And to this day, I don't know what the line was, but I crossed the line. And not like I like calling her names or anything like that, but there was a line in between. Oh, you're talking shit. You're good at talking shit. I like that. And there was a line between. I must have just bullying. I don't know. She wouldn't put this. Yeah, she wouldn't pull my own stick on me. No, I'm telling you, somebody was at the bottom getting the beats put on them. Like I need the 360 cam from over top. Like they might not have a second half, man. Listen, JT, that's what I was trying to tell y'all, man. Because 9 times out of 10, I was like, okay, all right, most midfield, they get together, they push a little bit, they break it up. And I was like, oh no, they're fighting. And then it came, the refs was in there. and they was fighting. Coaches was in there fighting. Coaches were getting whooped by players. Like they were like, this is it's gonna be like half of Florida suspended next week, half of Florida got coronavirus. But yeah, they was whooping. That was a low blow, Jackie. But yeah, at some point, the mood changes. I win the game or whatever, and it was very like, let's get out of here. She paid the tab like a queen. Again, because I parked far and then closer, but still not close. I was like, okay. I was like, do you want me to walk you to your car? And she was like, no, I'm good. I was like, are you sure? Like, I mean, I don't like Peter Street or something. It was in it, like, it wasn't a great neighborhood. It wasn't, but I was like, are you sure? Like, again, I get that, like, nothing's happened, but if you want me to walk, like, it's still nothing. And she was like, no, I'm good. And I was like, okay. I was like, I threw it out. I was like, we should do this again sometime. She was, yeah, sure. One of the, I was like, will you let me know when you made it home at least? She was like, yeah. So she got in the car. She went home. I got in the car. I went home. I had a longer drive. So I get home and I text her and I was like, yo, did you make it in? And she was like, sure did, dude. It was like dude or G or home. It was one of those, like one of those. Bah! I was like, cool. I was like, hey, had a nice time. And that was it. That's not the end of the story. That's not the end of the story. Because this was long enough ago. After that, again, we didn't hear nothing from like her, the egg. Yes, that's when I offered to pay cash for it. She declined. After that, it was during one of my Twitter hiatuses, and she sent me a text. Was like, yo, like, are you okay? Like, you haven't been on Twitter. And I was like, I'm all right, I'm just taking a break. Thank you for checking. And nothing happened after that. A couple months after that, I was back on Twitter and I get a text from her that says, this is blank, like, or a text from a new number that says, this is blank. This is my new number. You should save it. What's the correct response right there? I'll open it up before I say what I did. What's the correct response? I'd like to hear from like, what's the correct response right there? It was, and listen, her and Thomas have been married for 4 years, 6 months, 11 days. What's the correct response right there? She, again, this is months later. Like, we've had no contact since, not on Twitter, not in person, not on the phone, nothing. And it was like, yo, this is XYZ. This is my new number. You should save it. Mine ain't for sure. Did I tweet about the date? You know what? I'll be honest. I don't know. Because again, I don't think I did, honestly, because I was like, nobody's going to believe I went on a date with an egg Abby. Because again, this was at a point I wasn't at Barstool yet. So I know I remember around how many followers I had when I started Barstool, because that's when it boomed. So I had a couple thousand followers. Like I didn't have that many. So this was, I wasn't known enough to be getting, you know what I'm saying, catfish cat. Like now, if this happened, I know I show up and it'd be Thomas. It'd be half the Discord in there with the Mac 11. Yeah, gotcha. Blocker. Even on red. None to lose. Saved it. They. I don't mean to. She have another man at the time. You know what, Kevin? I don't know. That's a question I've never asked because it's honestly none of my business. It's none of my business. Not like I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Susie. So she sends, "There's my new number. You should save it." And I remember I texted. I was just like, either like locked in or saved, something like that. And I never heard from her again. Why not ask her back out for what? Listen, once she hit me with the like I'm good G or like, you know, I made it home, dude. Why would I ask her about you? You know what I'm saying? Listen, dude, I don't have that number more. No. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I wish I had a better. Listen, if it would have ended when she hit me with the dude, that's why I was like, it's not done. It didn't really. The story didn't get any better after that, but it wasn't done. And haven't heard from her since. That's the. You didn't want. Yeah, I want it. What you mean? Did I want it? I went on a date with a woman that held up a fork and a picture of some mail with a picture of my name on it. That brother was starving. Yes, sir. But listen, when I tell you she was cold, you asked her back out. She in the court. Hey, it's one of those things. I did my old DMs used to be so wild. So I did like an old, like for this exact reason, because one of those, I probably still have that DM. If I still got the DM, I still got the number. Nope, it all got to go. So I did the great DM purge of that. No, listen, here's the thing. I know it was, but here, from the way it was set up, I was already in. She opened the, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was a door to be open till she opened the door. And I was in till I wasn't. And to this day, I don't know what I would just like. I'm just curious. Like when people unfollow or whatever, stop listening, whatever. I would love to know what was the final straw. Like what was the tweet? What sent you over the line? Because I know for a fact I didn't say anything. Like it wasn't roasting. I was only talking shit about the game. I could have got some answers you don't want. Like I could have got some closure. Closure is overrated, dude. Don't let nobody tell you different. What I need, I don't need closure. Girls, yeah, listen. Yeah, she wanted me back in so she could run my pot. Yeah, I could have got back in and she could have got back up against my cheat with the Desert Eagle. So yeah, she don't send that text unless it was, but I was just like, okay, got you. And I was like, okay, listen, if she opened it back up, then she would make the next move. No, if that's how she feels, that she would make the next move. She never made the next move. Hadn't talked to her since. The why doesn't matter. The why matter. You need to review film. You don't. Because here's the thing, Thomas. If you lost, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Improve on all of it. Because you didn't look. Oh man, we blew one pay. We need to work on pass coverage. No, one game is never. It's rare. Rarely, I should say, come down to only one play. Review it all. Get better. Oh, Crawford. Yeah. No, get some rest, Tommy. It's late out there. It's late in Cali. How y'all feel? Do y'all like to know that? Do y'all like to know the why don't she want me? Why don't he want me? Why did she do me like that? Because there was a time that I did. I'm just at a point now where I don't need to know the why. I just don't need to. In-N-Out fries heal the pain. Heal? What you mean heal? Yes, because I'm an asshole. I hate myself. Listen, you're not alone there, but I don't know. Depend. Okay, what depends on what, Hurricane? I'm listening. Some like Jordan said sometimes too. Like I'm listening. Yes, because you end up changing things that don't need changing. But maybe they do need changing though. You know what I'm saying? No, I remember I caught myself needing closure one time, and I got it, and I was like, "This was bullshit. This was bullshit." And then I did it again, like 2 years later, and was like, "This is bullshit." And I never did it again. And I think that I learned my lesson. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get it. Listen, in the 1 time out of 10 that you get it, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to really improve on it, or is it going to stick in your head like forever and make you leery of everything in the future because of one thing? You know what I'm saying? If you ask, why didn't you want me? And she's like, because you're ugly. You just going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Is that going to be in the back? Like, so sometimes, what if it's just not a why? What if the why is, hey, you're just not good enough? Sometimes you need closure no matter how bad it is. I think you, well, I mean, I know you can get closure without another person. Closure don't mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That sometimes you need to get that closure because you're going to get it regardless. I'll give yourself an opportunity to have the insecurity. Yeah, because if it's something in the back of your head, if you know what it is and they confirm it, if you knew what it was, you would already worked on it, right? So I don't. Yeah, like listen, we can. Like I said, that's the thing about being an adult, man. It's just people and relationships, like friends and like girlfriends, that you get to a point and it's like, listen, this ain't work. Like it's no bad blood, but this just ain't working. And some people take that as, oh well, fuck you then, blah blah blah. And some people take it as like, okay, like you know what I'm saying? I'm the latter, but I understand everybody don't operate like that. Like I get it. Yeah, real eyes realize, man. Just want to make closure an option. It's never promised. I think it is. I feel like people, for the most part, think closure looks one way. Like, I need to meet up with the one last person, see if the spark is there. If it's there, we'll get married at the old chapel. If it's not, we'll break up forever. And it's more complicated. Like, you're going to get there, and it's going to be the same mixed emotions you felt then, right? You're going to get there, and they're going to do the things that attracted you to them, and they're going to do the things that pushed you away from them. That's how it goes. That's just how it goes. So again, if you need the 3rd strike, 4th strike, 8th strike for closure, by all means. Tell me where it went wrong. No. I mean, what went wrong? Like sometimes, because this is another thing. Sometimes I think it's okay. Sometimes nothing went wrong. Like nothing went wrong per se. It just be time to, you know what I'm saying? My closures me delete. Yeah. The delete, the unfollow. Like I don't have no exes blocked. Like none of that. You just unfollow and mute it because I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your tweets on my timeline. No thanks. But it's no blood on this side. But people say they need closure. You know what I mean? If you say you do need it or like close, like has it worked? Like serious question, has it been a time where you did that and got it and then you were like, this is what, like this is good, this is what I need? I remember old girls. That brother's starving. No, because again, we only talked through the egg Abby, and I want like she didn't have like an at to me. She was like, I'm not gonna give you my real at, and I was like, I wasn't gonna ask for it. I don't really want to read your tweets. Not for for a friend. Yeah. Chemistry a weird thing. I don't need to know. Yeah. Again, like sometimes it didn't work because it didn't work. Understood. It don't make it any easier to deal with or accept, but it's like it didn't work because it didn't work. I understand. I still haven't deleted my messages and photos with her still on my phone. I get it, Andrew. Hey, because I've been there too. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a point where you're ready to delete them. You don't think you will be, but you will be. You'll delete them, and after you do, you will see that you don't miss them. You're not gonna miss them. It's doing more harm than good. And one day you're gonna admit it takes time. Been there. What if she was working a scan for nudie and I dodged a mass? See, that's the thing, Michael. Again, I could have caught and opened it back up, but what am I opening myself back up to? To respect, but to getting robbed. Risk didn't feel worth it. I don't miss it, just something that I get it. I get, because again, once you delete, like it's a whole like eras. As you eras of your life are defined by like the people that were around you during that time. Your friends, who you were working with, who you were dating, who you was messing around with, the music that was out at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But again, I'm telling you, one day you're gonna be ready. You'll be ready to come to grips with. It's like, okay, listen, it was a part of my life. I can still remember some of that because there were some good times, but it didn't work out. I can move on. I still have the memories without the pictures. The risk reward of love. Yeah, man. Nah, I'm at the game. All right. I told my therapist, I was like, listen, if the last respectable lady I said, if this don't work out, it's just not gonna work out for me. And it didn't work out. So I was like, it is what it is. I don't know. I gotta get a cat or something like with. No doubt, man. My ex likes my pictures sometimes and messes with me for a few hours. And that's the thing. And your ex is doing that because they know, like they know. You know what I'm saying? They know. And it's one of those things. Whatever. If you don't respond, I've had that too, where they try to get to you. They just, and I've been on both sides of it. To be fair, when you don't get the attention that you're looking for, you go to different means. Listen. I done hit people up on like Skype. You done been blocked everywhere but Skype. You said, "Hey, it's me. Just wanted to talk. Hey, it's me on PlayStation Network. It's me." So I get it. Yeah. Dre knows. Uh-oh. Did she? Did she hurricane? Because she having a Halloween party here in the city, and I'm really worried about her. And then y'all see Keke Palmer today? Your ex block you on Venmo? Yeah. Listen, because I've been there too, man. Listen, I swear to God, logged into LinkedIn at the time I was trying to get another job with my current girlfriend at the time because she was like, let me help you. I was like, I don't do LinkedIn. She was like, let me help you. And you could see, like, I log in and it was like, so-and-so recently viewed your profile, my ex. Oh, so she's viewing your profile? Never mind. Don't leave it. I don't need the resume. Never mind. Mr. Bit. Now listen. Hey, once upon a time, man, I ain't not today. LinkedIn be telling, boy. He's texting me for the first time since you broke with me. Right when I got pepper sprayed in the protest. It was boo. See, that's the thing, Andy. It's weird because again, I can't remember if I said this in a fireside chat. Like when the whole Barstool shit, like I can't even remember if I had even quit yet or when I was about to quit. I had multiple exes who I have not had like any contact with in years reach out to me and was like, are you okay? And that was a point where it was like, I don't think that like sometimes I really do think people like they really were just checking. I don't think they weren't trying to get in my head. I don't think they were, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in my head or plant any seeds or anything like that. I think it's just sometimes you just adults and it's like you see somebody going through that you spent important parts of your life with, you like, are you good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you okay? Are you good? And I was like, no, I'm not. I appreciate you checking, but I'm not good. Um, so again, I say that to say maybe she texted you that, Andy, to because she really was like, hey, like I really do hope you're okay. And maybe she playing mind games. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. I spoke to this girl that dates a dude. I know while they were on a break and we're still friends on Xbox. I'm tempted. Hey, yeah, PH are being there like, man. I know she run some call, some COD, man. Xbox, listen, man. Yeah, be done sent that message on Google Hangouts. Why won't you talk to me? Yeah, listen, you when you feel entitled to somebody time, yeah, PH are trying to X texted me saying trying to give a speech at her wedding. Okay, nah. See, no, no. Yeah, see, I don't know about that, Andrew. I don't know about that. Give a speech at your what? Come on, man. What you supposed to say? What you supposed? I'm so happy for. What are you supposed to say? Nah, and I mean, do y'all have that kind of relationship, Andrew? Because yeah, that. Don't ask me those shit like that. Respectfully, and again, when I say on, it ain't no beef, but respectfully, don't ask me that. Yeah, don't fret, my guy. You know I'm not hitting that. That's my old work. You know I'm not hitting that anymore. Or whatever dude on Twitter said. To the groom, good luck, man. Cause cuckoo. But the yank is the yank. But nah, yeah, don't fret. I'm not hitting that anymore, my guy. So yeah, now that it's listen, people play mind. You got to always evaluate who the person is, right? Because some people are and will play those, try to play the mind game. And some people will be like, "Yeah, no, I really do. Like, I'm hoping you're okay. If you do need a ride, you need a ride." It's hard. Yeah, it's hard out here, man. It is hard out here. Damn, I miss when I had some hoes, man. Listen, the game filthier than I won't say than it's ever been, but it's filthier than I've ever seen it. Yeah, no, be an internet clown. Who? Oh, but don't fret. That's my old work, my guy. Like some old comic. That's like talking comic book. That's how Archie was talking to Veronica. Goddamn. Yeah, no, listen, yeah, once upon a time, man, but nah, no more. That's whack shit. I'm like, how is it more eyes on me than ever? And it's no hoes. Like, and then pandemic. Yeah, don't fret, my guy. I ain't hitting that no more. You good? As I dropped a $20 bill off at her table at Applebee's. Uh, this game is awful, man. Florida's much faster than Missouri. She out there? Probably. I don't listen. I'm at the point. I don't. Is she? Yeah, probably. I'm not look. I'm tired of looking. Dog. I'm good. Like getting to know you phase, bro. I'm so tired. Oh, you like coming to America? Yeah. Blue, huh? Sagittarius. Me? No. Yeah. No. I'm an Aries. What's that mean? I'm so tired of that. I'm tired of looking too. Nah, come on, Susie. You acting like it ain't a rock on your finger. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like, mine's is one of those. The first you at a restaurant or something, and that mine is every single time. If I get like, let me get a whatever, blah blah blah, blah no cheese. You don't like cheese, and I'm like, no, not again. And I have to go through like that's the whole. Jay, you like Jay Z? No, your older brother used to listen to Tupac with you. No, that's cold. Yeah, no, my uncle, like you just have to do that same song and dance, man. It got to be a way to get. It got to be a way to cut through the chase, Suze. Got to, bro. Sick of it. The same. I'm just so tired of. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jackie. Bumble and Hinge, man. Nah, I ain't been on a date napping. I don't even. Mm-mm. Alabama beating the hell out of Mississippi State. I guess I'll go back to Ohio State. Yeah. Maybe listen. I'd rather be hated for who I am than love for who I am not. Whack. Exotic cheese, bro. A charcuterie board, man. This is why this is an uncooked pizza, which y'all giving me bread, cheese, and pepperoni. Just cook it. I ate a whole block of cheese to spite Trilly. Okay, listen, that's your guts, not mine, boy. She moved to Australia. That's tough. Hey, listen, I've been there. I mean, I feel like everybody had that one, like, man, that's really the one. And something happened, be like, yeah, no, listen, it's the end of summer camp. We have to go back to school on different sides of the state. We'll never see each other again. Like, me and somebody at Bible study. It's like I don't like you're just in the summer in town the summer with your grandmother. So I'll never like maybe next summer. You know what I mean? Fire grilled cheese with garlic bread. Ew. Hope things look up for you, King. Andrew just revealed whom is. She decided to move to Australia too. That's tough, man. Y'all still talk it like at all or nah? Slice of yeah, it's like just cold meat and shit. And it's I've had like they're fine. Like if it's got bread on it, I'll eat it. Some of the meat stuff is fine. I don't eat the cheese, but it's like I don't get it. I don't like I don't. My palate would just never be that refined. 16, bro. I can't imagine 16 hours, man. You be like, how's your Thursday morning going? She's like, it's Wednesday afternoon. And when she texts you back, it's your Tuesday morning. I don't know. Tomato soup and group. Yeah, just eat a pizza, man. You got pizza sauce and cheese. Just eat pizza. Don't just eat pizza. 50 nut. Thomas eating that aardvark. Them aardvark nuggets. Uh, no, I'm not lactose intolerant. I just don't like cheese. I like milk. Don't like cheese. Of course, because I pressure you to text women. Listen, do you let them pressure you, Andrew? Do they let you, or do you let them? Yeah, grilled cheese, man. That's aardvark meat, man. I cannot believe that Justin Fields is at Ohio State now, and that Stetson Bennett the fourth is UGA's quarterback. Because Stetson Bennett the fourth is not good. Y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with class, man. This is just taste. Hey, I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's possum nuggets, man. Ain't know what they eat. 117 nuggets for 442. Ain't no way. Ain't no how. Jake, Jake, the white blood of superior from. Georgia fumble, yeah. Rinse, lather, repeat. Georgia fumble in the bag. Northwestern had 17-point comebacks since 2004. That's kind of wild. Like you give nothing over. Yo, hey, one, did y'all listen to this week's fun report? Two, what'd you think? Three, did y'all read the article about the black coaches? The game within the game by Tyler Tynes. Good article, man. Good article. Man. Election night, I feel like I usually be. I was like, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna probably just be. We'll see. We'll see. Have y'all voted yet? Again, you don't tell me what you. Okay. Have you? If you're going to vote, have you voted? You going to? Y'all going in part? Y'all going? Oh, I tell you this. I mailed mine in. But if the thing never came, I was like, I'll try early. I refuse to stand in the line on Tuesday. Listen, this they be big suppressing niggas here. So I go on and mail mine in. I know it went right into a shredder. You know what I'm saying? I know any vote from like the ballot is in my neighborhood. I know that. I know I put my vote in that shit and it just goes straight through a shredder, right into hell. You don't have to say. I'm curious. Is there anybody here that's not voting and is willing to say it? Because I don't. I'm not a why you should vote. Your ancestors and I'm just curious because I'll be like again. I wouldn't. I voted in the primaries and stood in line for like 2 hours. I was like, I'm not doing that again. Trust in person. See that you know what the thing about that is trusting in person either. Like again, I go vote in my neighborhood, and everybody in the line is black, and I feel like all our votes are like not connected to. I feel like we putting our chip in, and our votes are just going right into nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like no matter how we vote, it's not going to count. Mail it. That's just me personally. You didn't vote in 2016. I did. I didn't vote in 2012. I did vote in 2016. I voted in 08, 16, and 20. Local, yeah, and that's the thing I'm trying to. And like for this I really enjoyed the mail-in ballot because I was gonna say if you haven't voted yet, I went to Ballotopedia, and was able to just look at like all the candidates and they track record, who they took money from, who they give money to, what they support, who supports them, and really on like the local stuff. So it's like this is just how voting should be. Why can't voting like you get into the booth and half the people you know what I'm saying, you don't know who's who? Like Let me dropping this big blue. But yeah, I feel like I'm just dropping it into it like a fire pit. Both sides being bad. Didn't want to have any. I mean, I get it because it's like I voted, but I didn't feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust none of these people at a local level or the major level. But the thing that makes me anytime I feel like not voting, the thing that gets me to vote is not even like ancestors. They wanted you. The thing that gets me is like to this day, they would not try so hard to stop you if it wasn't important. They would not try so hard. I just see it. I mean, it happens nationwide, but particularly, like, and they would not try so hard in Georgia to make votes in the black and brown areas not show up if it didn't count. So that's the one thing that, like, when I'm standing in line, I was like, dude, I want to go. Like, my vote don't count. I don't know none of these people. I don't trust none of these people. And it's like, I'm here now. If I get out of line, like, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they're trying to get me to do. They would not fight so hard if it didn't matter. I do send okay. Okay. Andy's the poli sci major. Person. The damn Scantron went to the machine. Yeah, I voting now. It's if I was 80 now voting, like they used to like punch actual tabs, dog. Like punch the chads out. I refuse to vote my man. I ain't trying to see him. I get harassed by nuts. True. I must live in a red area. Yeah, no, Trilly Maury. Must have been telling me for years. It would feel like that would be the way to do it, Sean. We can't vote. Nah, you know why we can't? Because I have anytime I do a poll, I have way too many people like I voted for the wrong one. I read it wrong. I'm like, what you mean you read it wrong? Is Michael Jordan good? Yes or no? I thought it was. I didn't. I don't know. I hit accidentally. I didn't. Can't vote with the Twitter. Yeah, it was a great art. Oh, Penn State stinks. But Master Teague, what a great name, Master Teague. Good name. Good name. Mm-mm. Penn State is bad, dude. Saying well, here's the saying your phone don't matter. I don't know if that's necessarily true because it's a thing where some people like if you're in it was one of those in Texas where it's in a Democratic state, there's like however many thousand people in like one ballot box. And in a red state on the other side of Texas, it is much less people in the same number of ballot boxes. There are people in state like swing states. If you're voting like against the grain in an overwhelmingly red state, I see why you say like your voice don't matter. But like the swing states, the stuff on your local level, it matters. It matters. Like once you find like the electoral college stuff, it is wild. It's like, damn, like Idaho really don't get a say at all. Like Idaho really shouldn't vote, right? Idaho got like 2.5 votes. So I get it. I've been on that side too, and now I'm at a point where it's like I've seen what happens. Like if this is just what they give you, so boy oh boy, they just let anybody in the office now. You know what I'm saying? So there's only one ballot drop off, and all of you like that's yeah, and it wouldn't be that way if your vote didn't matter. And I've been texted. I done got more mail like, "Hey man, did you vote? Why didn't you vote when you voted? How come you didn't vote for the voters that voted for the votes?" But yeah, no, very perfectly normal. Um, for the first time since '84. Hold on, I'm Democrat. Say it's gonna be blue. I don't need to vote. Yeah, I'll ask this because I did my last refill. You don't tell me who you voted for. Don't really care. Who do you think is going to win? Hey, listen, y'all getting those texts too? I swear to God, and this is I didn't delete. I normally just delete those threads. I didn't. It was one. It was like, "Hey Tyler, it's Chad from the voter initiative, whatever," and I didn't respond. Then like the next day, I got one from, "Hey, what's up, my brother? It's Rashawn from the Black Brothers voting for the Black Brothers with the Black Brothers. Can we count on your vote for the Black Brothers, my Black brother?" And I was like, "That's from the same number. Interesting." But yeah, who do you think is going to win the presidential election? Who do you think is going to win? All right. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? We got garbage takes in here. So who we got? Them take. I just want to know. I feel like one of those. I just want to know who sold my number. You know what I'm saying? There was something I signed up for, something or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Sold my number. That's the person I want to like stalk and have them tied up like Saul. Like you sold. I'd like to play a game. You sold my number to Devontae from Black Man's Vote. Now you'll have to dial your way out of sulfuric acid. Consensus seems to be we all lose. Fine. JTR said he hope his taxes stay down. No, I admittedly don't follow this stuff. I don't follow any of the polls. I think Trump's gonna win. I felt it last time, and people like showed me all the polls, and it's like, no, the exit polls is like, I get it. There was not a doubt in my mind that he was gonna win. I don't know. There's not really I think it'll be closer last time, just because honestly, it's a man instead of a woman. I think that's really what it comes down to for a lot of people. Sadly, Penn State stinks. But I think he's gonna win. It's not even like I hope I'm wrong. But if Biden, like, you know what I'm saying, there are no winners here. It's like, yes, I was right. Or excuse me, yeah, I was wrong. Joe Biden's president. Yes, I was right. Trump's. There are no winners here. What's the best country to? Man, no, ain't nobody letting us in. Next week's gonna be real fun. Listen, and that's the thing, Lamar. If it's gonna be fun, it ain't gonna be because the president. Like, ain't no fun option. I don't see a fun option. Oh boy, yeah, we might gotta stand up for the last half of this, boy. It's almost muscle relaxer re-up time. My legs about to feel like linguini. Penn State, Ohio State. Oh, Dr. TV's over here. BJ, respect, BJ. Respect. Yeah, like I don't. You know the thing. Okay. I just kind of. What do you remember about election night 2016? What do you like? What do you remember about election night 2016? Vanessa Brown. Oh no. What is she dressed? What are they dressed as, Jared? I know they did a family. Going to class. See, that was my going to class today at ooh. I'm 08. That was 08 was the first time I could vote, and I remember going to class the day after Obama got elected the first time, boy. Whew. Man, oh man. You talk about that shit was on 10, boy. Oh boy. That and inauguration day, the day Obama got inaugurated. But we was walking through a student center like George Jefferson, dog. Little did we know. So the first year I was in school with white folks. Oh yes. I was on the University of Kentucky campus. And that night I heard my president is black 137 times, 138 times. And it was great every single time. So it feels like the exact inverse of that is going to class the next day after 2016. I was flexing. Listen, I just remember vividly watching the inauguration. That was inauguration day in January. It was myself, and my homie when we were watching TV in the student center, and it was like I don't like right 1:58 or whatever when class was like 2. And it was one of those like everybody was standing up to go because everybody had a 2:00 class, but nobody left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Normally you in the student center. All right, 1:57, 1:58. All right, everybody say their goodbyes. Everybody, you start getting to class. Everybody, we was just watching that, and it was just like, hey, we just gonna be late to class. So me and my dude had the next class together. So we walk in on like 10 minutes late after he finished swearing in or whatever. And it was only 2 black people in the class. And it was just oh man, I just remember them looks, man. I just remember them like, and I remember us like walking to us, like you know what I wish this song was out then, but this is the only song I can think of. Like this is what that day sounded like, and I wish it was out there. This is just a walking in the class. It was just this song, just in general, man. It was just yeah. Man, when I tell you, get him, Amos, get him, Amos. Come on, Amos, Amos, come on, Amos, come on, Amos. Nah, that boy Amos was cutting up, man. That boy Amos used to get it in, man. But listen, that was that whole day, in a nutshell. And I'd trade it all if that song was out then. Like My President Was Black was a great, like, could not have been better for 08. But just that song, that's just like a level of niggardry that I don't know. It's just mwah, you know what I mean? Just magnifique. Cause that boy famous Amos dancing on the back of the U-Haul truck is like my favorite. Him in the Drew Brees jersey, him in the Zeke Elliott jersey, and get him, Amos dead. Are you dead, Amos? That boy Amos be cutting up. What catch? Penn State. Oh, did somebody do a thing? Wait, only 3 players got ejected? Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Yeah. Great catch. Great catch. Back to another one? Nah, listen. I bet you one is an all-timer. Like, I just hear that song and I just think of cutting up. I just think of just niggardry, man. Just level 10 niggardry. Come on, Amos. No, Amos. Oh. Was that the same guy? Was that the same? No, because the touchdown catch was way better. Wow. Nah, somebody hurt. Jahan Dotson? Wow. Okay, Jahan Dotson. I'm ready to declare he's going to be really good in the NFL off these 2 plays. I'm fine with that. Wow. Yeah, I need to see the replay of that. That's just a snag. Yeah, that's way better than the. Wow. Nah, that's a star, dude. I'm ready to say he's the best player ever. First rounder. On some Odell shit. No one's ever gonna top the Odell catch. I'm telling you, that was one I remember watching live, and I was like, I think that's the best catch I've ever seen. Like sometimes you just know it's like you run through like it's all the great catches I've seen. I was like, I think that's the best catch I've ever seen. Yeah, I remember that. I'm same Jordan. I remember that very vividly. Oh, dang, you stole your thunder. If Atlanta won, man, come on, Michael. Don't give me like not even because I'm a Falcons fan, just because, bro. That was gonna be an all time night for the boy, man. Collinsworth, yeah. Deshaun Jackson punt return, yeah. Brady stump, man. That was legit. That was gonna be a great night for the kid. But alas, when did you know the Falcons were gonna blow it? You know what? When it got to when it got to 28-17, I can't even like I don't. It was I mean I was at a Super Bowl party, so it was on, but we were playing cards. We were burning through candle, and playing cards. So I don't even remember, but I remember vividly when it got 28 to like 16, 28 to 17. That was when the whole mood of the party changed. Because a couple people, like myself included, was like, uh-oh. Like one, Atlanta sports, two, Tom Brady, like, uh-oh. They didn't answer it with a score, and then they scored again. And after that, I was like, they're gonna lose this game. At 2017, I was like, I think they're gonna lose this game. So when I knew. You return absolutely. What you mean? I returned it that week. It was no line, surprisingly. Man, oh man. Yeah. I remember because I remember after that, I remember exactly where I was, man. And I'm telling you, we were starting to move cars around because it was like, listen, they're gonna flip cars and burn cars. We was at my friend, like at his apartment, they got like the underground garage. So we was going down. It was like, okay, listen, if you go down, move so everybody don't have to go down. If you go down, move your car and move one other person's car underground. We're moving cars underground. So people are coming back. You go move your car, you come back. What's the score? 28-10. Somebody come down, move their car, come back. What's the score? 2017. Somebody come, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and it's like, oh no. But once that score, once the second score and the Falcons were just blowing the bag, I was, like that. Listen, that's just one of those, it just ain't gonna work, man. And once the boy Shanahan did it again last year, he's been in charge of the two biggest Super Bowl collapses in history, man. Come on now. Come on now. Hightower Hall of Famer. Listen, I don't think so. I'll say this. In all honesty, he should make the Hall of Fame before like Julian Edelman does. So like if Edelman and people like it's, I mean, again, when we talked to Edelman, he was cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't make. He wouldn't be in my Hall of Fame. He wouldn't get my vote. But yeah, if Edelman gets in, Hightower, like if we're going off postseason, that boy Hightower had a hell of a stretch, man. And again, not even like a 15 sacks a year guy. It was just like the tackle that forced it into being like another play. Like he make the third and one stuff that makes them punt on fourth down. So if you putting them in for big play postseason performance, okay. I'm fine with Willie McGinnis, Dante Hightower being in. But if not, then then I wouldn't put Julian Edelman in. And yeah, Because I mean, it's like Edelman's second all time in postseason catches. I get it, and Willie McGinnis is first all time in postseason sack. I get that too. And Robert Horry hit a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we're talking Hall of Fame, I think like Hall of Fame, you have to do it regular season and post. Like, it can't just, you know what I'm saying? How many all pro teams did Julian Edelman got? All right, Crawford. We'll catch you later, boss. Edelman say he was listen. I don't know if he said that. I know he was on mixtape. We talked to him. Yeah, he was very cool. It was so many people. I would find out Carly be like, "We're talking to so and so today," and I'd be like, "Okay, why the hell is Julian Edelman talking to us?" And it's like, I don't know. It's at 4. I'm like, okay, 4 it is. Okay. Saying that. True. I'm trying to think what we. I was thinking about this earlier. The end of last week just turned into Q&A. Is like, hey man, which was this tweet of yours? Was it Cap? And that was fun. So what are y'all Q&A? Y'all got anything? Any AMA questions? We got 2:15. We'll go a little bit longer, but because again, I'm trying to talk myself into like a Penn State comeback. I bought a standing desk, so knock on next fireside chat. I'm gonna be standing up because hopefully I bought a standing desk and I got to put it together, and hopefully it'll be put together tomorrow. Let's see. Battles. I've got a couple of I'll check in every once in a while, and whoever's on, I just listen in for a little bit. Am I gonna stop? That shit is so wild because I silence it and it comes through on the phone and the computer, and I was like, I don't want it to come through on the computer, and I record for like a couple hours one time a week, like just for the fun, and that phone be dry the whole of the time, Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So it's really disgusting. What's my go-to quick breakfast? Cereal. If we're talking like just quick breakfast cereal. So I'm not gonna battle somebody. I'm good. I'm not a DJ. I'm not a curator. That's not my. I let you know what I'm saying, force myself. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, Puff dancing his way into the videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, hey, oh, y'all having a video, Puff dancing over here. You know what I'm saying? It is. They call me whatever. I just want to vote like everybody else. Did I decide what show is next? Why I miss one? Why'd that guy get jumped in his own house? I have no idea. I haven't decided what show is next. Good catch. I haven't watched. I watched a couple. Y'all watch Explained on Netflix? They're just like little 15, 20-minute segment. I watched the one on Pirates. That one was kind of boring. I watched the one on Diamonds. That was good. But I got to watch the show. I think I said I got to moderate a panel for a show, so I want to watch that show. But I don't like. It's a commitment. Like watch The Wire was a commitment, right? Like it's like, okay, I got to power through all the episodes of all the seasons. That shit was heavy, man. So, how nice was I? Yeah, man. I answered it on this week's phone report. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. I wasn't good. It is. I'm not. Oh, it wasn't no lying hoop dreams here. I'm telling you, I was. If Shane Battier, like think Hurricane, if Shane Battier was just a much, much, much worse athlete, I know the plays to make. Just a horrible athlete. Have I shared any candle with any random celebs? Ooh. I'm trying. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Yes. I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that. What else we got? Yeah, I feel like of the candidates, most people are saying Breaking Bad. Like Breaking Bad is getting them the bulk of the vote. It's why I like movies over shows. I think I agree. And again, it's I agree as someone who doesn't watch movies. It's like, yeah, no, I just don't want to commit this much time because it's like TV. If you commit to a TV show, bro, The Wire was 12-hour episodes for like 60 hours time. You know what I'm saying? I said, have I been mad enough to do that to somebody? To get somebody jumped in their own house? Is that what you mean, Corey? Have I ever been that mad? Any college towns you like aside from Lexington? Statesboro. I like Statesboro, Georgia quite a bit. I had a little corner. I wasn't dirty. No, I wasn't down. I wasn't a dirty. I was a heads up player. I wasn't dirty though. Thomas got a jumper. Let's see. I'm calling Kenny Beat. I don't think I've ever seen Kenny Beats. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I know what Kenny Beats looks like. Yeah, have I? Oh yeah. Listen, I've been mad enough to have there's a couple people that you know what I'm saying. Purge day. It should purge day happen. You know what I mean? So yes. What's on the hoodie? Yeah. Again, this is this is Puma hoops. This is the kind folks at Puma gave this to us in Charlotte at the All-Star game. This is the hoodie I had when we talked to DeAndre Ayton, and this is the hoodie I hugged Nipsey in, man. So the Puma folks were really good to us. They were really cool. What else we got? When are we getting merch? You know what, Jacob? I'll tell y'all. Here's the thing with merch. I'm thinking about it. And the thing Patreon has a thing where if you do merch through, you just submit like the logo and they can put it on, I think, like a sweatshirt, a mug, a couple things. But their thing is to get the merch, you have to be a subscriber for 3 straight months. And so I've been emailing with the guy because they have like account reps or whatever. They email you and check in. And I was like, is there a way, like if I go, like I've been doing this this will be August, September, October, the 3rd month. It was like, if I do this, can I already say like they've been counted for 3 months and they just get the shirt immediately? And they're like, they have to be for 3 extra months. And it's like, but I was like, okay, but would they get the shirt now? Like if it's like, okay, I'm going to be committed for the next 3 months, could they get the shirt now or the merch now? And they were like, you have to get it after the 3 months. And so I'm like, well, and they take a higher percentage of so I'm like, I'm thinking, should I just do this on like Teespring or something? You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure out. I had somebody and I need to get back. Somebody sent me some designs for merch that I liked, and I need to get back to them. I'm just bad at email. But honestly, I was going to try to, if I was going to find a designer for it, I was going to try to find one, hopefully somebody like within the Cord community, and 2, probably like somebody black, somebody brown, a woman, like just somebody that do like any kind of graphic design. So that's the delay on the merch, because I'm thinking now it may just be easy to do like, yeah, I haven't messed with Creator Inc. But the thing is, if I do it through Teespring, y'all would have to pay like an additional merch price. I wanted it to be like, okay, because they've been subscribed this long, they get the t-shirt. And it'd be like, okay, if you've been a hair haver for 3 months, you get the coffee mug. If you've been a ham kitchen, the second level, you get a shirt or whatever. And if you've been a close personal friend, you get the hoodie or whatever the top level is. And it doesn't work like that, it appears. So now I'm just trying. If I do it on Teespring, people would have to pay additionally, and it's like, well, I don't. It's like they're already paying for the Patreon. Is it right to make them pay for merch additionally? So that's the merch battle right now in my head. Because again, I want to do this right. So I don't know. I also thought about like just opening it up, like not even like if somebody if you just have a cold design, right? Like I will, I'll buy the design off of you. I'll partner, like I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's no problem. But I was like, if this is gonna be for the community, I feel like somebody that design in the community should get the gig. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with that. But it's on my mind, Jacob. I haven't forgot about you. So what other questions we got? That's for Breaking Bad. It'll make me mad. I know Breaking Bad is like serious, and I know like the premise why he gets into the game, and I was like, that's tough and sad. Like just right now, right this second, I don't know if I need that during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I need something a little. I need to show. It's like, wow, everything worked out for everybody every single time. This is cool. Kenny beat Zach Fox. Yeah, I'm gonna look at. Let's have a look at Kenny beat since I still got the Korean fried chicken up. Y'all say he looked like Cody. No, I don't see it. Okay, this is a different. I can kind of see it, but nah, white guy. Listen, they used to say I look like black guy. If it was a black guy in a hat, they said I look like it. So I get it. This is just white guy in a hat. Let's see. Did your parents have their own signature discipline method? My dad, when he's ran out the belt, my mom loaded her hand with a ring. Shit. No. I think mom. No, my dad. I think my dad stuck with the hand. My mother went with the belt. T-Line, I've been to my pops and I when I was like seven or eight. We drove all the way up to Akron. No, excuse me, Canton. We went to Akron for something. I remember going through there, but we went to Canton and we went to the NFL Hall of Fame, and it was a great experience, man. And I say that at that age, I wasn't even like, and I think back on it now, I think that really got me into the NFL. Because growing up, I wasn't real. I was baseball and basketball. I didn't really like football. Like I didn't really watch NFL football. And after that is when I started to get into it. So so that was great. I would love to go back as an adult and see it. We were supposed to be doing something at the Basketball Hall of Fame before the Rona. So we'll see about that. Baseball. I would like to see the Baseball Hall of Fame too. Like I would like to see those like at some point. The Thrasher logo. What is that? I don't even know what the. Let's see. With the flange CPF, I see the vision. Could you do it? Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking about now. Where maybe Teespring or that's. And again, if I go through a different one, y'all would have to pay extra, and two, I mean, I know I could talk about it in the pod. I don't know if I could even like post the link. Like Patreon might be like, hey, you can't, if you're gonna sell shirts, it gotta be through us. You can't. So I don't know. Maybe Creator ain't. Where the camo mixtape with you today? True. Let's see. Fireside in the backwood logo. I'm listening. The boy Thomas making some sense. Episode by yeah, and to see how many different points would Chappelle have been canceled at? That trip didn't lead me to being a Bengals fan, but I think that trip led me into I don't think it was the same trip that we went to the Bengals Buccaneers game, but it might have been. Like my aunt lived in, I mean, she still lived in the Cincinnati, like in that area. So I can't remember, like we would just go see her. But I think that's what got me like into like starting to notice football. And then I was like, okay, I need a team. And then it was like, okay, whoever wins it, when we went to the game, whoever wins this game, Bengals versus the Bucks. And the Bengals won. And like a dummy, so with the Bengals. Yeah, I would like to go to Cooperstown. I would like to go to Cooperstown. I would like to go to I don't know, like the college basketball Hall of Fame. Like the college football Hall of Fame is here, and I've been like to and through it. It's cool. It's like it's cool, but I would like to see pro ball and or excuse me, basketball and baseball, hockey. I would like. I just want to get to Toronto. I would like to get to Toronto. Patreon slick trick, y'all. My anime guy. You know what? I've never been an anime guy. It just never was just never my speed. Like I knew people that watched it, so it was just never my speed. Clip the audio. No, listen, Thomas' issue it ain't never been sense. The boy makes sense. He just play kids bop sometimes. You know what I mean? Raiders fan there. 02. Yeah. College basketball Hall of Fame is in. Hey, you know there is. I would like to see the Negro League Baseball Hall of Fame, which I think is in Kansas City. So if they're both in Kansas City, I'd hit both. But I would like this. The Negro League Hall of Fame, I think, is in Kansas, and I would like to see that. I would definitely. The Civil Rights Hall of Fame in Birmingham would recommend. Birmingham, the city, take it or leave it. You know what I mean? But the Civil Rights Museum, that's some heavy. You talk about just you walk to the museum with the balled up just author fist for 2 hours, man. And dabble with soccer or F1. So I can watch soccer. Like the most soccer I ever watch is usually World Cup. F1, that's driving, I think, probably. Like I'm good. That's it? Okay. If that's it, listen. I know a couple people in Kansas City. So in 2028, the Negro League Hall of Fame, that's something like I would actively like. I want to see that. The Ham Museum. Decent place to visit. Yeah, I know a couple people. Apparently, by all means, I think there's some good people in Kansas City. A couple museums and some good barbecue. Like for a weekend visit, that'd be perfect. Eat some barbecue every day. Hit one museum one day, the other museum another day. See if Kansas City gentlemen clubs are worth a dime, and go home. And the Jazz Museum. But who is it? Who's the best? Who's the F1 driver? Is it Bubba? Or is that different? Who's the driver if it's not Bubba? Lewis Hamilton. Who is it? I don't know. Let's have, is he a brother? Is he nah? pierced earring. He made 40 million last year. Respect. The boy be driving with braids in his head. Okay, no. Yeah, and I've never I've never heard the name or seen the face. Like I want to see. He got 20 million followers on the gram. So boy doing at least pretty good. DMs, man. It might be. I'm gonna open my DMs up again. See if I can get some more wild stuff. See if I can get me another date, man. This brother's starving. Bubba's not. What's the difference between F1 and NASCAR? Like serious question, because I know of Bubba, but I don't know the difference, to be honest. Who's had a beat back rumors he was dating Rihanna? What do you mean beat him back? No, please, no one, no. People stop saying that I'm blowing her back out, please. No, yeah, Bubba's the only one I was thinking of. Casey Barbecue's not all sauce. Casey Master. Hey, listen, McKay, don't write a check your barbecue can't cash. American F1 worldwide. Okay, man, I feel like I can. Again, this is the close personal friends. Y'all ain't no snitches. Right after I quit, I had, and I don't know, it might be still an opportunity. It was a company of a name brand company wanted to see if I would do like a profile of Bubba Wallace, like one of those you like go along and like hang out with him and write it up and just like who is Bubba Wallace, like one of those. And that was the first time I ever thought about. I was like, is NASCAR like is NASCAR like a thing? But I was like, I turned it down. I was like, I don't think I could do it justice. I was like, I'm not really a NASCAR fan. And they were like, that, like you would come in, like, that's the point. You're not a fan. You could come at it from a different angle. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I tried to take challenge, like, you know what I'm saying, do something different to challenge yourself. And that definitely would have been a challenge. But I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's me. So, hey, listen, garbage takes. Again, since it's just us, I got to do some voiceover recording on Monday. So it's for the same show that I'm doing the moderating the panel for, which is the same show that I did a voiceover for a promo. So it's coming, I think December. So it's coming soon. The panel is I think the panel is in 2 weeks. The premiere of the show is a couple weeks after that. I've already recorded my lines for the thing. Listen, I couldn't listen. I do Big Mouth, and my mom like I heard what you said on Big Mouth. I'm like, no. I just read the lines. I didn't write them. No, it's it's not Big Mouth. It is. I'm trying to. Adult Swim. I'll say that. Adult Swim. Think Adult Swim. So I did the voiceover for that for a premiere. And depending on how this is what the show creator, depending on how the season goes, if they get a third season, they want to turn the character I did into like a recurring character. So I mean, at least until things are official. So we'll see. Listen, I'm trying to. If the voiceover bag is the way, because I'll tell you this, they I did the work and they sent like the check, and that was the Hollywood whatever check, and I was like, oh wow, because that shit legit took. I counted it. I was like, how long is this really gonna take? It took 36 minutes. It took 36 minutes, and I was like, I got 36 minutes. So I'm not saying any names. I'll just say adults. A lot of, yeah, exactly, because that's exactly it. Because Turner, all that's here. So I'll just say adult. It could be one of 100,050 shows. I don't know how Penn State got 25 points, but the drill show on yes, the best. The, how, I don't even think I watched the latest the latest season of Big Mouth. It was too it was too raucous for me. It was just too raucous. Um, it is animation. It is animation, Andrew. I the first season of Big Mouth, man, it was I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe that they wrote, drew, and said some of this stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like I'm a grown man and I'm like turn down the volume. It's like, oh, earmuffs. The funniest thing, I think the funniest thing they did on Big, the hardest I laughed was when they was walking around. I think it was the first season. They was walking around pantsing everybody at the school, and they got to the kid in the wheelchair, and one person like stood him up out of the wheelchair, and another person pantsed him, and then they set him back down, and he was like, "Thank you for including me." That's when I was like, that's when I was like, I shouldn't have laughed. Yeah, was that first season? Yeah, was that the? I think that was that was the first time I was like, mm 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 mm. Uh, but no, that's what Big Mouth a wild show, man. That's a wild show. A Big Mouth rewatch. I ain't rewatched the first time. Jay Bilzerian is a wild boy, man. Big. I don't know if I want that kind of content. I'm not saying any names. Um, I don't know if I want that kind of content in the core. Big Mouth. I don't know if we're old enough for that. Listen, I'll say this. I feel like I didn't have an issue, you know what I'm saying, watching or accessing Chappelle show before, but if it's gonna be on Netflix, like this feels like a good thing. You know what I'm saying? This feels like a good thing. Yeah, Big Mac, that'll hit like the kid with the pillow, the kid that's married to the pillow, like that's just the gym coach. What's the gym coach's name? Oh yeah, listen, they gonna can't they gonna run some of these old Chappelle. It's gonna be some think pieces. It's gonna. Why does Wayne Brady have to come outside of his shell into a cocoon of violence? It's gonna be a lot of think pieces. Coach Steve, yeah, listen, the hormone monsters are great. Duke Ellington is great. The ghost of Duke Ellington is great. I haven't watched. I know they were gonna change it over and get because the person that was doing was it Misty, the black girl's voice is gonna give way and let an actual black girl do her voice. Yeah, let's play some basketball. Coach Steve is good. Nah, that's just a wild. That the Bill Burr F is y'all watch F is for Family. I think I watched the first season of that, and I liked it. I just haven't watched up just because Bill Burr is funny. Nah, Big Mouth is on. Like if I'm talking to somebody and they like, I'm like, you watch Big Mouth too? I'm like, you're disgusting. They're like, you're disgusting. And I was like, yo, you remember the part when it's a vile show. Make thick in the warm. Coach Steve was working at the Patrick Ewing basketball show. Nah, that show was funny. That's a good show. I think once they said that Yandy looked like hormone monstrous, I can't even see it. Take me a bubble bath. Coach. Nah, I slick might gotta watch a big. I was like, I feel so. I like that's one. I feel like you gotta watch it with head. Like you watching porn, man. Like that's how I feel watching Big Man. Like I don't want nobody to know. Yeah, like you. No, it ain't one for. You're not gonna put that one on the screen at Thanksgiving. Right. And is Andrew the friend with the? I think I like Andrew. I don't like the main character here. Right? I like Andrew. I'm trying to think what else. So, did y'all watch Social Dilemma? That's the last thing I like movie or did y'all Social Dilemma on Netflix? That was pretty good. I'm not gonna change any of my habits, but it was what yeah. No, it's good. It's interesting. I'll say that it's. I thought the people were fake. That's how real it was. I thought like the people with the titles. When he said his name was Tristan, it was like spelled Tristan but pronounced Tristan. I swear to God, I thought it was a character. And the person that told me to watch it, I was like, so these people are fake, right? And they were like, no, they're real. And I Googled Tristan here and I was like, oh, he's a white guy named Tristan, but it's called Tristan. Okay. Interesting. So I mean, I get it. It was just one of those, these phones or these apps just know they know more than you think they know about you. That's really what it comes down to. It's like if you watch the newest food app, it's like, listen, the food it's as bad as you thought it was, it's so much worse for you. So but it was good. It was interesting. I'm not gonna change anything. Phil got I think my pop just texted me some Kentucky show just came on. I don't know if it's like a preview. If I find that, I'm gonna find some candle and call that a night. I got this desk to get put together, man. I said I was gonna put it together today. I told a lie. I think it's okay to lie to yourself. You can lie to yourself sometimes as a treat. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just want some dingers, man. String the desk bill. Hey, man. Bro, they told it was like, ooh, there we go. Kentucky basketball preview, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Nah, start this over, daddy. I lied to myself. Yeah, no, listen, you'll get them tomorrow, Jack. End up with the wrong man, dude. I'm not even kidding you. I'm so like legit. The people I see partying or out and about on Instagram, it's like I got you muted just as a reminder. just as who was in these streets. Bro, I ain't got no more stories to watch. I ain't got no more stories to watch. Every damn body in the street. You know what I'm saying? So I get there and watch the same 2 stories, and I start watching the muted people stories and be like, yeah, no, you still in these streets, huh? I blocked Susie. I ain't even want. I know Susie. I know Brent Shield in these streets. Mary Jo Perino, Keith Farmer. Invited to a party. What you gonna wear, JTR? Don't lie. What time you going? JTR got invited to a hottie wing. But listen, that desk is heavy as hell. I got to put it together bit by bit because, again, it's like, hey, desk, no, listen, my back is still shit, you understand? I can lean over and screw something in for a couple minutes at a time, right? It's a whole YouTube video on how to build the desk. And they were like, it normally takes people an hour. I said, an hour? And it was like, you can opt to have people come build it for you. And that costs almost as much as the damn desk. You know what I mean? So, gonna invite, yeah. JTR, man, don't do it, brother. I reconsider. Breathe some litter. Yeah, she was playing 3 games in 4 nights, man. One thing, yeah, we've been on almost 3. We'll probably close. One thing I did want to say this before I forgot. If you have listened to the Fun Report, when I got asked about like the $1 billion question, I said something like putting together something for like to help knock out like medical debt, school loan debt, bail, nonviolent crime bail debt. And I don't know if it's one of those that's just how the universe work or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But a friend of mine is doing something right now in Atlanta. And I want to find the tweet here, where she is trying to raise $15,000. The goal is $15,000 because if you raising $15,000 would clear, I want to make sure I get it right, $1.5 million. Yeah, 1 for 100. 1 for 100. So it was just one of those, I happened to see it exactly like right after I saw trying to get the right tweet here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, respect, Andrew. Don't go out. If you's at these parties, don't be at these parties. So this is something that I'm trying to do. I posted it in the Discord. I may write it up. I'll probably say it on the next show, but I want to do, if y'all are down. I'm interested in regardless, but I want to see if we as a whole, if we can raise something, whatever gets raised by like we'll have like a start date and a stop date. If we can get whatever raised, I will match whatever we get raised as a community, because it just feels, I don't know, karma, universe, whatever. It was like, this just so happened to be right after I said that. So now, listen, here the thing, Pele, I'm like not rich by far, but I'm fortunate. I've been fortunate, and if it was something that had been on my mind, it's something I would want to do. Like, no matter how much, if I could give $100, that's $10,000 in medical debt. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all are with it, if not, it's cool. If so, I would like to set like a start date and a stop date. And again, like I just put it in the cord. I'll probably say it on the chat. There's no she's doing it until February, so it's not like anytime soon, but just something, because if you hear, I'm thankful for you, but hopefully it means that you know what I'm saying, you're doing at least all right during this. So, and if so, I would hope that you're in a position that you can consider giving to help people that have not been as fortunate. You know what I'm saying? So, and on the tweet, yeah, that's a good idea, Joe. Like I'm trying to kick around a way to. I was thinking like a start date and a stop date. I was like a Twitch, like I don't know, a streamathon, whatever. Like we just go until we hit a number. If we can just hit whatever number, match it, and just give a donate and legit one for one, like $10. $10 will cut somebody's medical debts. Cut $1,000 of somebody's medical debt. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's just absurd. It just feels so unfair that it's like, why are you poor? Got sick. So that whole just garbage take's got on the turtleneck. Oh, he talking business. Joe trying now. Listen, I told you I'm not dancing my way up in the video. Joe trying it, and I see it. Yeah, now Wax sees it too, but just something I'm kicking around. So I'll probably do propose that at some point. And again, it helps in Atlanta. And again, if it's something you're not interested in or not able to, hopefully you can share it, or hopefully you look into something in your community. Like this goes into the Atlanta community, which is, where I'm at, where Shawnee, and again, Shawnee, the person that's doing it, is like, I wouldn't share this to y'all if I didn't trust her and know that, like, she's like through voting, like she was helping register people to vote, getting people masked and voting, like all that's just type of person she is. So it's legit. If y'all with it, we can try to get something going. All medical expenses are fake, absolutely. Twitch donation, streamathons, or here. Yeah, so I'm thinking, I don't know, because it's a thing. The thing with the streamathon, I feel like you have to put it's like, okay, we're streaming till we get $1,000 or whatever, and I don't want to put a level on it, right? That's why, because I don't want to be like, okay, we'll only get to 1,000. Maybe we get to more. Maybe we get to less. Maybe we get, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it'll be like, okay, I'm streaming from this hour to this hour. Whatever we raise by the end, whatever, I don't know. We'll go from there. But just something I'm kicking around. We will 258. Wow. Oh, they on Wax here. Yeah, listen, Wax, you might have to tend to that. You might have to tend to that. Fireside Chat, open the yeah. So I'm trying to think of a way that we can. I don't know. I get like that's what like a date like Monday to Friday. I don't know. That just feels. I don't want to say weak, but I don't. That's just. I don't know. And again, yeah, we'll see. It's in the very like I just found out about it. It's in the early stages. You can set level. Yeah, so we will see. Her goal is $15,000, and that would knock out $1.5 million. And it's just one of those things. Like by a certain date, I would just love to be like our community, like not even me. Like this ain't about me. This is about people that legitimately want to, in a position to help any way they can. Because again, if you can give $1, that's 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how much X-rays and like the BS costs. Like like Garbage said, all the medical expenses are fake. So, with the pours in the fireside. I don't know about that, Garbage. I don't know about that. No. So yeah, just in the early stages. So let's no. 259. I just can't imagine any way that we go to 3 hour. Yeah. No, Pele, I hope the load of the guy you're getting is Garbage Take, because he's the one talking crazy. Talking bananas. But yeah, let's 3. I didn't want to hit 3. No, we hit 3. let's call it a night. Happy Halloween. Happy Saturday. Thank you for spending your Saturday here instead of at a club spreading that shit around. Let's get some rest. Let's have a good Saturday night. Let's have a good Sunday, and after that, a bridge will cross when we get there. So, happy Halloween to the gang. We will catch you next time.